Welcome, I'm Aliki. I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. Now, if you want to contact someone that you haven't spoken to for a while, and you're anxious about it, you don't know exactly how it is that you should approach them, you're worried about their reaction, about the whole situation, I'm going to cover how it is that you can do this and when you should and you shouldn't contact someone. And you're going to be the one to decide this. I'm not going to decide this for you. You actually shouldn't let other people make your decisions for you. You shouldn't let people tell you, you should do this, you shouldn't do that. If you know how to move your energy into your heart and your core, and you move forward with love, with knowledge, with wisdom, with all that is within you, you can know the best way to move forward. You can know what is best for you and for all. And many people want to come into contact with someone, but they're very anxious about it. And why would you be anxious about speaking to someone that you love, that you care about? The only reason would be that perhaps you're afraid of their reaction, or you're worried about their current situation, and that perhaps you're going to make a mess of their lives by entering their lives again, by coming into contact again. So when it is that you want to contact someone from your past, ask yourself, how is it that you feel about this? How does the thought of having them in front of you and seeing them make you feel? And do this by shifting your energy into your heart and literally focusing on them standing in front of you. Imagine them standing in front of you. And when you do this, see, do you feel happiness? Do you feel a connection? If guilt comes up, or worry comes up, or anxiety comes up, see what is causing this. Because if you're going to feel guilty and you're going to come into contact with them and say, oh, but they're married and I'm making a mess of their lives, moving into a situation that will awaken guilt in you, or sadness or anxiety and complicate your life is not the way into moving forward and to power and happiness. That will take you onto this path that is those winding, never-ending cycles that you've been living in your past. If you want these cycles to end, you have to move forward into the new energy, into the new beginning, which means not repeating past cycles, not repeating past energies. The second thing is to see, why did this come to an end? Was it that your energy shifted? Was it that their energy shifted? And if your energy went to a higher level, to a different level than theirs, do you feel that right now your energy is perhaps at the same level where you can truly have a conversation, have a moving forward into a new beginning? What is the reason that you want to come into contact with them? Is it to just check on them and say, hey, I'm thinking of you, I have happy thoughts, happy memories, and I wish you all the best? Or are you hoping to move forward into something new? One thing you can do is literally picture them standing in front of you before you contact them, before you call them, and see, how is it that you feel? How do you see them feeling? How do they react? You can have a conversation with them within your heart and speak to them, but speak with love. Speak with the light and wisdom within you. Don't start yelling at this person before you call them on the phone. Literally express yourself, but express yourself with love. You can express yourself with love and say that which made you sad, that which made you feel that you needed to move on, that you needed to move out of their life. Or ask them why they moved on, why they moved out of your life. Sometimes it's not that someone literally chooses consciously to move out of the person's life. Life happens in such a way that your energy literally takes you to a different level. It takes you on to a different story that you want to experience, that you need to experience in order to become more expansive, in order to move more into you, into your heart, into your strength, into your core. Because when you move into your heart, into your strength, into your core, and you stand in all that you are no longer worried of how the other person will react. You no longer are hurt by people coming into your life and out of your life. You are able to see the circles, the cycles of life with clarity. And that doesn't mean you never become sad, or you're never hurt, or you never want something to be in a different way. That you don't turn into a robot, but you're not affected in the same way because you're standing in your happiness. You're so happy experiencing you that you see that things come in cycles. You see and understand the reason how energy attracts like energy. The people that move out of your life maybe had to experience something of their own without you being there, without you experiencing it with them, and them having you there at the time. Perhaps this made them stronger. Perhaps it made you stronger. I really truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and we may not see the reason at the time. But many times I've experienced this again and again in my life. Years later, when these cycles had come to be way in the past, I saw things with such greater clarity. I understood with such greater knowledge why things happened, why they occurred in the way they did. And this brings you into a place of empowerment. Instead of seeing things that are happening to you, oh, this person left me, oh, this person isn't speaking to me, you understand that it's energy moving, it's energy flowing. It's all a dance of creation. And you moving into something where you become more empowered, where you stand within you, and you discover that it's all within you, doesn't mean that you need to experience a life of being alone or without this person. Perhaps after it's all done, they come into your life. Perhaps after it's done, other people come into your life. There's not one set rule. This doesn't apply to just people that we had a romantic relationship with. This could be any kind of relationship. It could be a family member. It could be a friend, a relative, anyone, a boss, a co-worker, an employee. It could be anyone. A neighbor that we miss. It could be absolutely anyone in our life. Someone that is no longer in our life and that is on our mind, that we want to contact, that we are thinking of. And it doesn't mean that everyone we think of, we have to contact, we have to call up and say, hey, how are you? There are times that we should call and say, hey, how are you? And there are times that we shouldn't. And the only one who knows the answer to if you should or you shouldn't is you. In your heart, not with your mind, not in like, oh, I miss him, I want him so much, I have to call him, or I miss her, she's the woman of my dreams, I can't live without her. Because then, if you contact them, and they've moved on, and they're in a different situation, or they just don't want to be a part of your life at that time, then you will be truly heartbroken, you will feel so sad, because you're expecting something from them that perhaps you won't get. But if you go in completely clear, with completely a new beginning, new energy, and you're standing in you're not expecting anything from them, then you can contact them. Then you can move forward. And see how it is you feel about this before you do it, not as you do it. There are so many times that we contact someone that we haven't spoken to for ages, for years. And it's like not a single day went by. You can pick up without even having to say, hey, where were you? Or what happened? Or why didn't you speak to me? Or you having to explain something. You speak to one another as if you've been in contact all along. And that's because your energy moved apart. You each experienced that which you needed to experience, and you came together and can move forward. And be okay if you move forward together, or if you, again, after some time, go on your separate ways again. Learn that it's just energy coming together, moving together, and perhaps coming apart again. But it's not coming apart that you lose the connection. As you see, the connection is there. But there are also people that you may contact where no matter how you try to find some sort of connection, they're elsewhere. Your energy and their energy is no longer at the same frequency. It's no longer vibrating at the same vibration, and there's no connection. When there's no connection, it can't come together. Energy, like energy, attracts like energy. It moves forward with like energy. You cannot have that which is not like you, resonating with you, supporting you and moving forward into greater happiness, into greater love, into your knowledge and your wisdom. That cannot come and be around you if you're literally raising your frequency and raising your vibration by moving deeper and deeper into your core. Things will come to fall away from you, to move out of your life. And you moving forward into that which is new, into that which brings you greater happiness and greater joy of existence, of being you, of expressing you. If you've made the choice and the decision to move into the true you and experience that fully, then you should know that only that which resonates truly with you will be able to be around you and experience you. That's just how energy works. And let this happen. Now, when you want to contact someone, do this with a clean slate. Don't contact someone with, why did you do this and why did you do that? No, no, no. Just as you don't want to experience guilt and pain and sadness, don't bring this on to the person that you love, that you care about. For you to want to contact someone means that you care about them, that you want what's best for them. So don't pour guilt onto them. Don't pour sadness onto them. Accept that it was energy that just worked in that way. And if you want to have a conversation of, hey, what happened? You don't need to have it the first time you speak to them. See how it goes. See what's happening and express yourself when you're truly standing in your strength and your wisdom. Don't express yourself from a place of imbalance, from a place of, oh my God, what happened? No. If you're speaking from a place of imbalance, the only thing you will cause is more imbalance. If you speak from a place of strength, then you will attract this person into truly seeing your strength, into knowing that you are standing in all your power and all your magnificence, in your truth. They will see that. And you will see if they're able to come close to you or not. Don't say, oh, I'm high frequency and you're low frequency. You can't be around me. The person who is low frequency can suddenly become high frequency. It depends on their choices. It depends on them moving their energy into their heart, into their core, which, as you know, can happen in a moment. So you accusing someone means you lower your frequency, you lower your vibration. That's not high frequency. It's definitely not high vibrational. It's not full of love. The more you approach people with love, and everyone around you, not just the person you're in love with, but everyone that's around you, the more you stand in your truth, the more you stand in your knowledge and your wisdom, and you embrace all that you are, and you embrace all that is around you. The steps of contacting someone that you haven't spoken to for a while are: number 1, stand in your strength. Move your energy into your heart. Number 2, imagine them standing in front of you and see how this makes you feel. Does it make you feel happy, or does it bring on guilt or shame or whatever? And if it brings on guilt and shame, have an imaginary conversation within you, with your energy, from your heart, from your core. With this energetic conversation, let them express themselves. See what it is that they say to you. What is happening? How do they feel this very moment? And from this, with this knowledge, with this wisdom, and from the information you get from this conversation, you will be able, when you call them, when you contact them here in the physical world, to use this knowledge to better understand how it is that you can approach them, how it is that you can express yourself with love towards them, and without expecting anything from them, without expecting them to come running into your life. Maybe they're not meant to be in your life. Without expecting them to feel what you feel. We don't all feel the same thing, and we're not all in the same place in our life. Be okay with this. Accept that you need to experience other things, and know that this is a choice you have made within you. It's your choice. No one has made this choice for you. When you speak to the person that you haven't spoken to for a while, with confidence, with you being in your energy, being you, they will feel it. They will know it. And this is expansive energy that truly attracts the people that are meant to be in your life. And if they're not meant to be in your life, accept this. Don't see it that, oh, they don't want me, oh, they don't love me. Approach them with the love that you have for you, with you seeing you, knowing you, trusting and believing in you. I believe in you and I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Thank you.